mean, really, just in general, the way quarantine, like how I've been dealing with it, is just keeping myself busy and productive as possible. So I don't even go to the studio. I be recording myself. I got my own setup in the crib. So that's how I be recording songs now, doing my covers and stuff like that. I got a ring light, so I be doing as much as creative content as possible, pictures, videos, TikTok chillers, and all that stuff. So, I just try to keep myself as productive as possible, working out at home. Like it kind of is like a buzzkill because you want to get that like good gym feeling, picking up weights and stuff like that. But sometimes you just gotta hold it down. We can't get everything that we want sometimes in life, so we just gotta pull through and just work out at home. I mean, I definitely know I could cook, but I definitely cook more better during quarantine. I've been playing with the spices and stuff like that. Just like getting more in depth with like utilizing my time and not just sitting around being lazy and stuff like that. So cooking was definitely a part of that. Actually, listening to music, cooking is very therapeutic for me. I definitely miss the like intimate interactions and just the shows, like, and being able to perform for people in person, because it's nothing like an in-person intimate feeling. Like you feel like you know the person. So I definitely miss that, performing for people, and just we would be doing this interview in person. So it's like, thank God though that we have technology, because if we was in the middle of a pandemic and we ain't had no Zoom and we ain't had no IG lives and any of that, then we would really be struggling. I mean, it's like what I was saying. It's like if we didn't have no technology, then we would really be struggling right now. So I think that we all got to be grateful that we have technology, because, again, if we was pushing something like an album and we was in the middle of pandemic with no technology, then we would really be struggling right now. And I don't know how I would figure that part out. But good thing that we're not in that boat. So this just makes it so much easier to be able to connect with people still, and even connect with the fans. And, it gives us more time to even reply to their comments. So I'm definitely tapping into other things. So it's way past music for me. I definitely am tapping into the acting industry. I actually had a couple auditions during quarantine. I mean, we're still in quarantine, but once quarantine really, really started, like, around the beginning towards the middle, I was doing a couple auditions for acting, so I'm definitely tapping into that. I definitely want to tap into the fashion industry. I want to either like be a brand ambassador for a makeup company or Fenty or whatever, or like come up with my own like makeup brand, because I've always been in tune with makeup. Like I be my own face. I'm super tall, so I want to get into the runway modeling or even print modeling, because I'm super photogenic. And just a whole bunch of things. I'm definitely tapping into the dancing. I definitely tapped into it a little bit, but I want to get more in depth with it. So, yeah, it's more than music. Again, trying to stay busy as possible. So doing interviews, if I get enough time to spend time with my family, we'll step out for a couple, a little hour or two, then get right back to it, make some content. Like I've been trying to keep myself as busy as possible. This ring light, blessing, because it done turned my whole interview skills up. Like as far as like holding it, I don't like holding my phone, especially if I'm doing an IG live like a Zoom. So now that I could just like keep it, in the background and then have this little light, official. I was so emotional because I knew I was gonna be on a Times Square billboard, but like it didn't hit me until it actually happened and I was there and everybody was stopping, like literally seeing me like, oh, that's you, strangers clapping. I'm just like, yo, this is such a surreal moment, because I remember being in Times Square. I'm from New York, so I remember being in Times Square and looking up at the billboards like, damn, like I wonder what it's gonna take for me to be up there. Like I want to be up there. And then for me to actually look up and I'm like, there, it's just me dancing with the More in the Morning video. And I'm just like, oh man. So it was definitely a surreal moment. I'm gonna say that one for last. But what helps me like stay focused is really just knowing where I want to go, because I have a lot of goals, and it's like I haven't even got through half of them. Like this is just the beginning for me, and so I understand when people be like, yo, like, congratulations on your success, but it's not success for me yet, because I know that I'm not where I want to be yet. So that's what keeps me motivated. That's what keeps me going. And just thinking about the end goal and just like knowing that you know, my surroundings and where I'm at right now is not where I want to be at forever.